Haiti. He and his wife, who has since passed away, her name was Ellen, and they started Healing Haiti. So a few things are outdated on that. In City Soleil, we are not allowed to go in between the shanties and that, and we'll talk more about that while we're there. There's no more aquaponics because it didn't work great. So there's things that are outdated on there, but you get the gist of how Healing Haiti came to be, which is pretty awesome. So, whoops. Okay, so we are going to move on with one of our slides here. It just says, this is talking about personal boundaries amongst team members and staff. So as males and females, we are not allowed to cross those boundaries. Men sleep on one side of the guest house, women sleep on another side of the guest house. We will have some covenants that we will sign once we're all in Haiti together, just saying that we will not pursue relationships with each other as team members or with the staff in Haiti, because those things have happened and they don't want it to. So we just need to be able to talk about that up front and make sure that we're respecting people's personal boundaries and relationships while we are on our week together. Okay.
Okay, the next thing we are going to talk about is just really what our day looks like. So in the morning, we will get up, breakfast is at 8 o'clock. So you get up whatever time you feel that you can be ready to be sitting at the breakfast table by 8 a.m. If it's 7:55, that is just fine. But or if you're like me and want to get up at 6 and sit outside and have some quiet time or hang out and talk, that's great too. That's up to you. So we eat. One of the days, like we said, we will go to the tent church, probably Friday morning. Afternoon, we will, maybe one of the days, probably the day that we go to Home for the Sick and Dying Babies, we might go back there to eat our lunch. But otherwise, we'll arrive back in the evening, and we will shower at that time. The showers are cold, so we shower at the end of our serving day, rather than when you get up in the morning, and then the water doesn't seem as cold. But, if you want to take a quick shower in the morning, you certainly can. But, that's generally speaking, you're probably going to want to take a shower after we're in the field. So we'll talk about that when we're down there as well. We will, at breakfast in the morning, we'll do a devotional. So if any of you are feeling called to do a devotion that morning, by all means. And that can even, be a song, Kimber. If someday you want to open with a song, that would be fantastic. But, of course, it's up to you. So, and then in the night, what's that?
That was you.
Oh, that was me. Sorry.
My volume was too loud, so we're getting feedback.
I'm answering my own questions here. So, and then at night,
Kimber, go ahead.
Is there, at the guest house where we'll be staying, are there instruments there?
There is a keyboard
And a guitar.
and a guitar. Yeah. And I know you had said you play keyboard, right? Not guitar. Yeah. So definitely that would be very cool if you wanted to do something on the keyboard. That would be exciting. So,
Okay.
yeah.
What do you do, Kevin?
Oh, I don't do anything. I just said that'd be awesome to hear her.
Oh yes.
We thought you were volunteering to sing too.
I can't hear Kevin.
He said he would love to hear you sing as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought he was saying he could sing, but no, he was saying he would love to hear you sing. So, and then at night we'll eat our dinner, and then we will gather. We have to do our dishes, and then after that we will have group time where we go around and share our word of the day, and that's the word that comes to your mind that kind of describes your day, how you were feeling, or and we kind of kind of debrief and go through that together. And then we will close in prayer, and every night we would like it if people would blog. There is a shared blog with Healing Haiti. Just nice to spread the word, and we will give you that blog address before we go so you can share it with your family and friends as well so they can see what's going on during the week. So yeah, that's basically what our days look like. You know, we hope to end group time by 9 p.m. at the latest, at the absolute latest, so then people can have their free time. We do ask in the morning at breakfast, you know, no cell phones at the breakfast or dinner table. After, you know, when we get back from the day and people are showering, wouldn't be all that bad if you wanted to check in with family quick or check a quick email, but then your cell phones go away until after group time. So that way you're there really experiencing Haiti and kind of unconnected, but staying somewhat connected with your family and friends. So.
Okay. Let's see. We're just going to touch on a couple things here. Did you say something, Kevin?
Yeah, I was wondering if we can go back to the screen with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. I can try. This?
There you go.
Oh, is that us now?
Okay. We have some covenants that I talked about earlier that we'll have to sign once we're all together, and we'll go through them more in detail then. But there's one that is for Home for the Sick and Dying. There's a team covenant that talks about conflict resolution, boundaries, and things like that. Colleen touched on the blog. And then camera and I would say technology usage. There isn't anything to sign for that, but we'll maybe we should talk about that now, and so everybody will know beforehand. But Colleen and I will have a camera and probably a backup camera. And we just ask that we are the only ones that are taking the photographs, and you'll go home with lots of pictures. I mean, you'll be inundated with photos. But we want you to be just present and be with the people in front of you and not have to worry about being behind a camera lens. We just feel like it's best for serving purposes, and we don't want to look like tourists. So we want to be the hands and feet. So we will make sure that we get plenty of pictures of everyone, and that you'll be able to go home with some of those. And if Colleen doesn't mind, I'm going to touch just a little bit more on technology use. I just feel like it's really important that people understand that we're here for our mission trip, and not to be hanging out on Facebook and things like that. So I'm just going to put that out there. It's so much easier to get to know our team members when we are not in front of our technology. So we do ask for a pretty strict 8 a.m. to after group time. Like Colleen said, certainly there are times I've been in Haiti that I've had to check in with my family. My kids haven't felt well. My husband's grandma was dying. You know, there's things that come up that we've got to be able to have access to our families. So we certainly understand all of that. We just hope that we don't see people making a habit of, you know, we don't want to have to say, oh, can you put that away? Can you put that away? So we just want to make sure that people are really trying to be present with the group, getting to know the team members, spending time doing mission trip stuff.
And if there is something where that is urgent, you know, like Marnie had her grandma, and you bring your phone out during our work, just set it down, but just tell the group, just say, you know, I'm just going to set this here in case I get this call or an email, but this is why it's out here, because we've just found in the past that people that have brought it out and held it the entire time, it kind of makes it look like they want it to hurry up so they can get back to their phone, or that they're really not present with the group because they're holding their phone the entire time. So that's just kind of why we ask it to, you know, and it is if I can see my phone, I would be looking, just
It's a
peeking over.
distraction.
It's a distraction. So, but definitely we understand if there's any urgent situations where you have to have it out, just let us know. And,
Yeah.
you know, feel free to, you know, definitely check in if you need to, but.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going back to the camera usage, if you want to, you could bring a 16 gig memory stick, and we will put, that should be on the packing list, but we will put photos on those at the end of the week
Yep.
for you. I also will try and put them on a Google Drive, which we did with my last trip, and that worked really nice. People can just go in and pick what
Oh,
they
yeah.
want from there too. So, okay.
Where do we find the packing list?
I will resend it all. It should be on the Healing Haiti website, I think. In the short-term mission, did you get the short-term mission trip guide in one of the emails that Colleen sent or that I sent? There was a link that would have said short-term mission trip guide
Is it like a document or is it a video?
document. It's like a 15-page.
I'm not sure if I got it or not.
Okay.
We'll second.
Yeah, we can resend all of that, and it'll be in there. We'll make sure that we
Okay,
send it
thank
out. You're welcome.
The next thing are the immunizations. So make sure that you are going into your doctor or your travel clinic and getting the immunizations that you need. Malaria pills are ones that you typically bring with you. Typhoid is something that you would get typically before you go, but when you go to your doctor, they pull up the CDC website and they get their information unless they know firsthand, but they're best to advise you. Some will give, I would ask for Cipro. That's an anti-diarrhea. So if you do become ill, you start taking the Cipro and hopefully that kind of lessens the length of your sickness. So, but yeah, make sure you are doing that soon if you haven't already. So any questions on those? Some people do bring with anti-nausea, like chewable pills, sleeping pills maybe. You know, some people have a little bit of harder time falling asleep at night, so you might want to bring something like that. And we always bring Advil and things like that are there. But if you have any other pain, you know, medicines that you want to bring with, you know, by all means do that. But
And your regular medications
Yeah.
too. Make sure you bring all those.
yes, absolutely, yeah.
I have one question about the don't understand like a copy of my passport.
You send us a copy of your passport, yes. A colored copy would be wonderful, and then of course you'll need your passport to.
Email?
An email.
Yes.
Email is perfect. Yep. Yeah, and we print those with, and we bring a binder with all of your colored passports as well as your volunteer cards. So make sure you get that to us, and we bring it with in the event that your passport got lost or, you know, who knows. So, but yeah, we do bring that with us. So.
Okay. So going a little more in depth about packing, just some things to remember when you are picking out your clothing for Haiti. Modesty is always the policy. So for women, it is your shorts should touch your knees when you're standing. Same as your skirts. Your skirts can also be longer, but they cannot be really, they should touch your knee. Straps on tank tops need to be like 2 fingers width. And for Kimber, for church and for home for the sick and dying babies that we're going to, and the home for sick and dying adults, you'll need a skirt, and your shirt has to have like short sleeves or like cap sleeves.
It can be a t-shirt.
It can be a t-shirt. Yep.
Yeah.
And then Kevin, you'll need a pair of like khaki pants for church and a collared shirt.
Okay.
Something
Must be
that
in the maybe slacks or?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep. For